Hey, good morning. Green Mountain Picker here. Just want to show you a little something here. It's kind of I've got some ceramic backdrops like Christmas scenes. And I picked them up and they were a little bit damaged around the edges. I'll show you here. And they got some, they're not damaged, but they got some, where they were painted was scuffed off and stuff. So what I did is looking at them, I wiped them all down with a cotton rag. And same hand, I wipe this one all down nice. And make sure it's all cleaned off good. And what I did was I want to kind of repair these. So there's a couple little options you have. You can go down to your local dollar store or whatever and pick up a multi-pack of magic markers or some kind of a crayon type or a pencil of some sort where you got different colors to work with. So what I did here is I took this one and it had a little bit of spots in it, and I'm just going to show you. I just dabbed on here, kind of smoothed in those spots that had the same color, and I'm just cleaning them up. That's all I'm doing, giving it a little bit of a, so that the white spots don't show through. They got banged around when they're being stored or whatever. So the same thing with this one here. I already did it with that one, and it looks really good. So what I'm going to do with this one is if you can tell, I can show this up in there. If you look really closely, you can see where they were laying against each other and they got little white marks on them. Well, technically I don't really want to sell them like that, I want to make them look as good as possible. So what I did is I went down to the local store, and these are washable. I recommend more of a permanent thing, but this is just for an example to show you that you can touch up some of these old ceramic things just by using some marker and color it right in. That's all this is more or less paint anyways. So you want to use a little darker color maybe, and the same color brown. So I'll back those right in. Yeah, just blend it right in. Make those spots disappear. Alright. I'm going to do it right around here. There's a bad one there. There's another little bad one there. Look it over good so you can get them all. Any spots where maybe it was rubbed against the other one or whatever, it was in a box. You want to clean it up real good. Maybe on the edges. Just kind of put it in there a little bit. So what you want to do here is you want to let it dry a little bit. And you just want to take a dry rag. You don't want to get too fancy. Take a dry rag and just go over it easy. And you may have to come back, touch up again. That's alright. Just touch them up. Don't have to get too crazy. And you can also use it for different areas in your thing here. Looks like I got a little bit of a discoloration on the horse here. I'm just gonna dab it. Just dab it a little bit. Just kind of fill it in. I may want to use that lighter brown. You dab it in. Okay. And then use your finger, kind of rub it in a little bit. Use a permanent marker or a permanent pencil or something. I'm looking at my other one here, and this one looks really good as far as the picture. And this one here looks really good, except for the horse got little bumps on it. But now that I've let this dry a little bit, I'm just going to blow it off. Get a little blowing. I got a little helper here. I'm just going to dab it. Dab it in the areas that I fixed up. Alright, and around the edges, just easy. You don't want to wipe it right off because it'll dry up, then it'll be alright. Here on the edge where I put a little more. You helping? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, and basically, I think a permanent probably would work a little bit better as long as you were quick enough to wipe it down, you know. You want to sell these with the least amount of obvious damage as possible. So that's what it is. It's just a little touch up. There's nothing, you don't have to, just because you get a damaged item that's, you know, a little banged up or scratched up doesn't mean that you can't do minor repairs to it to give it the appearance, you know. Most of them, it's not cracked or anything, it's just the old paint rubbing away from something else showed white spots on the frame area. So it's just a little idea. You run across these pictures or frames and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll get to it. And you know, you can take it from there. All right, it's just an idea. You can use it at your own discretion. All right, thank you. Green Mountain Picker out.